Good evening from Europe, good morning, good afternoon, guys, wherever you are. Piotr here, this is Forex Global YouTube channel, and this is the US cash close market update, or if you wish, this is a pre-Tokio open market update. Still late evening in Europe, 8th of September 2020. Maybe there was nothing when it comes to the calendar, but anyway, checking the pound or Nasdaq, well, we've seen some kind of the nice juicy move. So where if you are following our updates, maybe you are able in tandem with your own research, with your own homework, with your own analysis to eventually participate in that party. Before we are going to jump straight into the chart risk boarding, guys, as usual, please bear in mind, trading on margin carries a high level of risk, may not be suitable for all investors who can sustain a loss of some or initial investment. So please do not invest the money. You cannot afford to lose. Seek education, then gain experience before risking real money. However, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Okay, guys, so let's start with the Nasdaq. If you do remember, we did this first 5 minute trading range analysis. We prepared ourselves. Unfortunately, when it comes to the Nasdaq, the bounce, the rally wasn't that great, right? We quite didn't get back into the zone we are waiting for based on the triple move out of the range, right? We've seen first 5 minute trading range, and then let me switch to the 1 minute chart to explain to those who didn't participate, right? So that was the that was the first 5 minute trading range, right? Then we did the measured triple to the upside, triple to the downside. In both cases, if that would happen, we would hit some very important and psychological levels. So what I've been looking for, what I've shared with you, I've been looking to fade the rally towards 11,450, 550, or to buy the dip down below 11,000, down towards 10,900, maybe a little bit lower. It didn't materialize. We still had a quite wide range when it comes to the Nasdaq, but overall, because of where we are, I've been a little bit more conservative when it comes to the indices and been waiting for some levels I discovered before, right? That's something we discuss this afternoon. So what's the plan for the Nasdaq overnight? If you are going to trade the Tokyo session, looks like because of where we get the close, right? We even didn't get close to the gap. Looks like the continuation to the downside might be in place. Now, guys, tomorrow is a Wednesday, right? So mid of the week, huge probability for some kind of the midweek reversal, especially that we are approaching significant demand levels. Well, I'm still taking overall big picture into the consideration. Well, I'm going to try to trade upside only from the intraday perspective, looking to fade something medium long term. That's how I see the things when it comes to the Nasdaq. Now, pound, this is going to be huge tomorrow. This is going to be huge tomorrow, and again, this might be huge tomorrow. I truly believe it's going to be, well, monster breakdown, right? So now, based on what we've seen, we have first supply on a retest of 3080, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if we are going to see some kind of the manipulation at higher levels close to weekly open. I'm talking about the 3240, 3250, right? To create something based on this daily chart, we can call it head and shoulder formation number 1, then move back below this latest weakness. That's the huge development right now, guys. That's the huge development right now, guys. What I'm talking about is that we need two consecutive daily close below that level? Well, based on the daily close like this, and if we are going to talk about the possible head and shoulders, then the first target is around 26.50, 26. But if we are going to take into the consideration what's happened here, then it could be that the target is lower towards 124. That's how I see the pound, and finally looks like for now pound is doing what was supposed to do. So looks like the big picture here, it was nothing else than stop hound. Anyway, if we are talking pound, then let's switch to the euro pound. We have very significant development on the euro pound, strong move back above, right? Strong move back above what we've seen on Monday, right? So right now we are above the weekly open. Wait. Oh no, that's what I've been talking about. I'm sorry. Looks like I have a little bit of the delay. Anyway, we are above the weekly open, and that's what I was quite surprised. And we have a strong back move above 0.9. Right now, what I'm gonna to look for, I'm going to look by the dip again. Where is my dip? Where my dip is around yesterday high. Right, pull back towards 90, or maybe closer to this swing low related to the weekly open, in that case 89.40. Well, normally I wouldn't say that probably we are not gonna see that level, but because of the ECB on Thursday, we know, we understand that anything can happen, right? So also here, the same as on the cable, I'm looking to fade any kind of the pound rally. In that case, I'm looking to buy the dips. Okay, another one is a pound yen. There you go, pound yen, another huge development, and very similar to what we've seen when it comes to the cable, move back and close below or around previous demand here and supply here and here, right? Significant development. Is it possible that we are going to do something similar we discussed a second ago on the cable? But in that case, we cannot call it head and shoulders because the high is much higher over here, right? Something similar looks like head and shoulders. So anything close to weekly open could be nice fade opportunity, right? So looking for a rally back towards 140, 140.70 to try to fade pound yen. Okay, another one ahead of the Tokyo Open is Australian dollar. Very significant development, especially if we are going to take into the consideration that overnight we are going to get the Chinese CPI and Chinese PPI, as well as Westpac consumer sentiment out of Australia, right? So the Tokyo session could be quite busy. What has happened here? Well, first important thing, when it comes to the previous week, we got back inside the rising channel. Now, if we are going to take into consideration that yesterday there was a bank holiday in US, the session was slow, so today's price action overnight confirmed the top of that channel as nice supply with previous Wednesday low. So levels close to 73 as a huge supply, and in my opinion we might make something bigger, guys. 72.40 as a first supply because of the breakdown, then 73 as another supply, right? 72.40, 73 as a supply. What about the demand, right? Well, we have this channel here, but we might see the reversal only if we are going to see the false break to the downside, right? So bottom of the channel and then levels close to 71.20, breaking below, opening 70.40 and psychological 70. That's how I see the things on the Australian dollars, and same as the pound. Finally, Australian dollar is going back on the right track watching carefully, monitoring, looking to fade any kind of the rally. With that being said, guys, I'm looking for stronger yen, looking for a weaker pound and Australian dollar, looking for higher volatility when it comes to the stocks. Don't be trapped during the overnight session. Do your own research, do your own homework. Stay tuned and see you around. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.